Okay, and the second one is getting classroom ready, practical teaching strategy, practical teaching strategies for the Thai context. And then the third one is achieving practical success, building relationships, and thriving professionally. So the first one, the first topic for this evening, becoming culturally fluent, understanding Thai culture and school life. Teaching in Thailand is so much more than delivering lesson plans or lessons in the classroom so it starts with truly understanding the culture around us as a teacher, even you're a new one, even you're experienced one. So all educators, Thai culture values respect, harmony, and community. And this is reflected deeply in schools. Let's say, for example, the Y gesture. So the way teachers and students address each other politely and the importance of saving faces are all things we need to be aware of because of course we don't want to hurt the feelings of our colleagues, especially our Thai colleagues and other Thai people around us. So becoming culturally fluent, all of us all of us, we need to be able to communicate more effectively and build genuine trust with our students and colleagues because this fluency helps us avoid misunderstandings and shows your respects or our respects for Thai traditions, which will open many doors for us professionally and personally. So under this topic, the becoming culturally fluent, I prepared three important subtopics. I hope I could show you the slides, but due to technical problems, I cannot. So pardon me with that. So the first subtopic that I would like to share with you, the core values in Thai culture respect, harmony, and community. So, when teaching in Thailand, it's important to understand the core values that guide daily life and school culture. Respect is central, for sure it is. Not just respect for teachers and elders, but for everyone. Harmony means avoiding conflict and maintaining peaceful relationships with our colleagues. The sense of community is strong, where we work together and support one another because we're a team. We're a team. We're on the same boat, and these values influence how students behave in class, how teachers interact with one another, and how decisions are made. By recognizing and honoring these values, we show that we care about more than just the lessons. We care about the people around us. We work and learn with them. The second subtopic that I'd like to share is important culture or cultural practices and etiquette. Why gesture, polite language, and saving face. One beautiful aspect of Thai culture is the why, like what I mentioned earlier. So things like this for for our students and our colleagues as well. So another important cultural concept is um, try to avoid losing or misunderstanding. The misunderstanding is really a big deal in Thai culture. Like just to lose face, it means avoiding embarrassments or confrontation, like I mentioned earlier in the saving face. So this influences how feedback is given and received and how sensitive the situations are handled. Next is becoming culturally fluent means more than knowing customs. It means deeply appreciating the reasons behind them. And when we take the time to understand the Thai culture, sincerely we build trust with our students and colleagues. I guarantee you, Thais are really friendly. They are really loving, and once you build good relationship with them, they will treat you as their brothers or sisters or a family, like what I've already experienced for my 18 years. So this Trust allows for better communication and cooperations, whatever misunderstanding at work. So making teaching more effective and enjoyable. And it also helps us avoid misunderstanding, yeah, and that could unintentionally that would cause offense. So showing respect through cultural fluency opens many doors, professionally and personally, and helps us become valued members of the school community where we work. Next is getting classroom ready. How should we become ready as a teacher in a classroom in Thai education system with practical teaching strategies for the Thai context? So let's talk about being classroom ready. It's not just about having great lesson plans, but adapting our teaching to fit the unique needs of our students, the Thai students. Many learners here in Thailand are used to a more teacher centered style. So, introducing interactive activities or encouraging students' participation might take some time and patience. For example, you're a new teacher here. And of course, we couldn't understand Thai. So, does it mean like, Teacher Abbott, is it okay if I use Thai in the classroom? In some schools, okay, in some schools, they don't allow foreign teachers to use Thai in the classroom. And some schools, they try to allow the teachers to communicate in Thai a little bit, but not totally 80% or 90%. Because remember, we are foreign teachers. We have to teach them English. No matter what subject you teach, if English, math, PE, arts, whatever subjects that you teach, still the communication should be in English. But learning Thai in the classroom, it takes time. You may learn Thai language from your students or from your colleagues. But like what I said, it is not necessary that you must be speaking in Thai in the classroom. But because we're foreign teachers, we have to feed our students English language in our class. But it would help, okay? It builds trust to our students that, oh, my teacher speaks Thai. Oh, narak. Narak meaning, oh, that sounds so cute. It's like for them, it starts building relationship, friendship to them. So for Thai students, they're used to using visual aids to make your teaching interactive. Using visual aids, storytelling, games, and positive reinforcement are really effective ways to engage students. Also, classroom management here in Thailand often emphasizes maintaining respect and calmness. So it's really important to create a learning environment where students feel safe and motivated. And once we adapt our teaching, you will be surprised that, oh, my students are really engaging in my class. Once you build rapport, once you build trust with your students. So next would be engaging our students with visual stories and positive reinforcements. What's the benefits as we have this engaging visual stories? Remember that learners, okay, we have visual learners. What is visual learners? Visual learners are good in visions. They learn through objects, real life objects, or PowerPoint presentations. These visual learners, they are not totally 100% not doing good in the class, but because their learning style is more on visual. The next learner or the learning styles of students is the auditory. These auditory learners, they're progress more when they hear it, when they listen to it. For example, um, music, songs, or interactive listening games. So more likely these audio auditory or these auditory learners, they excel more. And the third learning style that I would like to share with you, the kinesthetic learners. These kinesthetic learners are active in games. If you are going to have games like math or English in the classroom, they excel. You will be surprised. So the three types of learners that we have, it's not just in Thailand, but it's all over the world. All learners, the visual, the auditory, and then the kinesthetic learners. So these are the three different kinds of learners that you have to consider when you create lesson plans. Always remember these three types of learners because put yourselves in the shoes of your learner. For example, me as a hyper person, I'm more on kinesthetic. 50-50 visual, but not really auditory learner. I would love to see the things that my teacher that presenting, and I would like to engage more, like having a game or some fun games that would involve my body, my movement. So imagine that you're a type of learner, and imagine you're the students. Ask yourself, how would I like my teacher teach this lesson in our class that I would be motivated, that I would be engaged in his class. So as we prepare lesson plans, always consider our learners. Not just because, oh, I'm the teacher, I'm the boss, I should do this, I should teach this one to my class. So if we're going to do this, that I'm the boss, I'm the teacher, trust me, it won't work. But before, of course, let's say, for example, first day of the class, we assess our students. We assess what are the learning styles, what are the proficiency of my learners in the class in English in my class. So all these assessment you have to evaluate, and once you assess your students, now that's the time you can create your lesson plan that would fit your lesson plan to your learners. And for example, oh, Abid, but one of my kids, two of my kids, oh, I have three kids in my class. They couldn't read at all. They couldn't speak English. I would like to tell you that learners are not just about language. Intelligence is not just about language. We have different kinds of intelligences. Learners who excel in language, they have the language, they have intelligence in learning the language, whatever language they learn, English, Chinese, Korean, or other languages. These are the language intelligence. Other learners, you might be surprised. This kid is not good in language, but this kid is good in math, good in numbers, numeric intelligence. Another kid, this kid is not good in numerals, numbers. This kid is not good in language, but this kid is good in sports. So this kid has intelligence in sports. Another kid not good in language, numeric, or sports, but good in music. Remember that kids, they have their strengths. So as we teachers, how are we going to encourage our students? Feed them positive words. Let them feel secured and safe in the class, and they let them feel that we teachers really care for their learning, because before we were learners before, we know who are the teachers who really care genuinely to our learning. And when we were kids, we knew that who are the teachers are prepared in the class, who really care for, who are genuinely care for our learning.
So,
And yes,
sorry, we are very glad to announce that the PowerPoint is live now. Do you want me to show?
oh yes, 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 yes.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it. Oh my goodness, thanks God. So where are we now? Uh, so I think let's start with number two. Sorry, the second part first. That slide number. Okay, slide number 19. Would you mind? Okay, there you go. So here, thanks, teacher Stephen. Okay, so now let's move on something very practical, getting classroom ready in the Thai context. This part focuses on how foreign teachers, especially those teaching in Thailand for the first time, can connect with their students and deliver meaningful lessons. So we have 3 points here. Letter A is understanding Thai learners by building trust and connection. And the second, letter B, going beyond the textbook, how we respond to students, to our students' needs and learning styles. So more than words, letter C, more than words, as we engage ourselves to our Thai students through culture, care, and learning styles. So I'm so excited. Now let's proceed to the next slide. So, understanding Thai learners, building trust and connection in Thai classrooms, rapport really matters. Students tend to be more responsive when they feel emotionally safe and respected, like what I mentioned earlier. So, as teachers, we need to show warmth, patience, and humility. And this doesn't only apply to students. So, it includes, so the next slide. It includes working respectfully with Thai teachers and school staff. So, a strong sense of community and face saving culture, as I mentioned, so influences how we interact and manage our classrooms. Next is going beyond the textbook, responding to students' needs and learning styles. Thai students often thrive with visual aids, games, music movement, and group activities. They love being active. So instead of relying only on textbook exercises, well, we can try to make lessons more interactive and fun. Storytelling next for the next slides, like storytelling, okay, real life connections. The next slide and visuals go along go a long way in keeping learners engaged. So these three things. Okay, next slide would be so therefore finally for the teachers first time teaching in Thailand, strategies to engage, connect and communicate effectively as a first time teacher. So practical tools and techniques are essential. One of the most important foundations for reaching Thai learners is adapting our communications as using simple English, learning a few basic Thai classroom phrases like what I mentioned, and encouraging participation without putting students on the spot and providing positive reinforcement. All these will help. So these small adjustments can make a big difference in helping students feel comfortable, supported, and motivated to learn. Next, in Thailand, this is an EFL country or EFL setting. What is EFL, Abid? EFL stands for English as a Foreign Language. So again, Thailand is an EFL setting. According to Kashru's model of world Englishes, countries are grouped into three circles or three categories. First is the inner circle. These are the countries where English is the native language, such as the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Next is the second circle. The second circle is the outer circle. These are countries where English is widely used as a second language, though though not the native language. Example include the Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, India, Egypt, Ghana, and Nigeria. So these are the countries where English as their second language widely used. And then the next circle, back for the next circle is the finally the third circle, expanding circle. This includes countries where English is learned as a foreign language, as for example, Thailand, Indonesia, Cambodia, Myanmar, Japan, South Korea, Russia, and China. So for the next slide here, imagine, okay, let me give you an example. Imagine I show you a reading passage written in Japanese characters. Can you read it? So can you read? Just imagine I give you a reading passage. Will you be able to read Japanese? Anyone? Yes or no? No. Okay. Thank you for the response. Maybe one or two or few of you here on our webinar in this room could read, but most of us probably could not. Now, just imagine you're the student and the teacher asks you to read it out loud. How would you feel? You can share your answer. How would you feel? Imagine you're the student and me, I'm your teacher. Imagine that I show you this context, this reading text. You're the student. How would you feel? Okay, probably you would. Okay, so probably anxious, embarrassed, or even discouraged, right? So this is exactly how many children feel when they're asked to read beyond their current language ability in the class, especially our Thai students. So therefore, the next slide, our our students, or not just the Thai students, children in general, children are smart. They know which teachers truly care, support, and see them, just like we once did when we were kids. We remember the teachers who didn't just teach, but truly reached out to us when we were kids. So we were kids before. So we have to understand our kids that first they're Thai. The English is not their first language. It's their foreign language. So let's just put ourselves in our students' shoe. The next slide here is very interesting. Another important factor we need to consider when teaching is how our students learn best. People process information in different ways. You, me, our students in different ways. And one of the most well known models for understanding these differences is the VAK learning style model, or the VAC learning style model, which stands for visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Like what I mentioned earlier, when the PowerPoint was, when we had a problem with the PowerPoint, this model was first introduced by Walter Barb and Raymond Swassing in 1979. Okay, the next slide is the graph of the VARK. Now it's revised, and it was later expanded by Neil Fleming, developed the VARK questionnaire in 1987, although it wasn't widely published until the 1990s, with the most cited paper appearing in 1995. So again, the V for visual, the A for auditory, R for reading and writing, and K for kinesthetic. So while some researchers have questioned whether matching teaching to learning styles improves achievement, many agree that using using a variety of methods to engage different senses can help students stay focused and better retain information using this model. Okay, so the visual, auditory, the R is reading and writing, although the W is not there. And then the K is kinesthetic, this more on physical movement. Let's proceed. Let's look at the next slide, which is the visual learners. So let's start with the visual learners. These are students who learn best by seeing, like what I mentioned earlier. For me, 50% visual. I learn more on seeing objects, seeing the PowerPoint presentation that presented to me by my teachers or professor. If I just listen to it, I'm telling you, I couldn't follow. The next slide here. They prefer images, diagrams, charts, and written words. For example, showing a video clip for visual, okay, for visual learners. For example, showing a video clip. For your learners, you can ask them to create video clips. For example, for their dialogue conversation, for their skit. Oh, students, you can create a video clip. Present your dialogue conversation in a video clip. For those for those visual and kinesthetic, oh my goodness, they will enjoy it. Another thing for visual learners, they would love to have like using flashcards in the classroom. Flashcards really help for visual learners. Or writing vocabulary on the board can really help them grasp concept. Who would like to write the answer on the board? Call them. Writing would help them to see the words, to see the letters, to formulate the words in their memory bank. Next is the auditory learners. For the next slide, they understand best. For the next slide, the auditory learners, they understand best by listening. These students enjoy songs. For me, I love songs. That's why I compose songs for my students. So the way my students learn from me are from my songs. I compose, sing it with them. When they go out the classroom, they sing it together, and I'm happy. It means that they learn. So for auditory learners, the students enjoy it through songs. Chantings, through chants. Students also learns through chantings. And another thing, spoken instructions. So for example, hearing a story, reading aloud, or listening to classmates sharing can make the lesson stick to the learners. And then this is really guaranteed. Next slide would be the letter R. which, like what I mentioned earlier, the W was not there. So the R is for reading and writing. The reading writing learners prefer information displayed as words. They love scribbling, they love writing. If you see your kids like love doing writing, just let them proceed it because that's their learning style. They learn best through reading and writing tasks such as note taking, listings, and through worksheets or journal entries. For example, giving them written definitions or encouraging them to write reflections can support their learning. And finally, for the next slides, the kinesthetic learners. We have kinesthetic learners for the last learning style. These learners need movement. Oh, I love this. And hands on activities. They learn best by doing, through actions, moving. You will see them thrive when they can use real objects, participate in role plays. Oh, who would like to do the role plays? Me, teacher. So you'll be surprised. Those kinesthetic learners, they will raise their hands. They would like to be engaged for role playings or skit, or engage in games if you would love to give your learners some games. So in games that require physical actions. Now, let's proceed to another things, which is, so again, while these models help us better understand learner preferences, the, the visual, auditory, the read and write learners, and kinesthetic, it's important to approach them with balance. Always remember, when we create lesson plans, we have to consider the needs and then the learning style of our students. It must be balanced. It's not just because, oh, I'm the teacher, I need to do this, they have to listen to me, I'm the superior. No, because if we're going to have like this kind of authoritative, we might have, at the end of a class, we might feel frustrated. Why did my learner um, did not show encouragement or motivation today? So maybe we could ask ourselves and reflect. So studies have shown that tailoring instructions strictly to a student's preferred learning style may not significantly boost achievement. However, providing a variety of learning experiences for visuals, discussions, written work, and physical activities does support better engagement and deeper understanding for all students. So rather than placing students into fixed categories, we can use both Bard and Swassing's VAK model and Fleming's VARK framework as guides. These are just guides to help us plan inclusively, flexible lesson plans that meet a wide range of needs in our classroom. Here for the next slides, I'm going to show you a picture. What animals can you see? Can you give me animals? Can you see in the pictures in on your screen?
Elephants.
Elephant.
Good.
What else?
Dog,
The
Monkey,
dog, right? Monkey.
Okay, monkey.
What else?
sea lion.
Sea lion and
There's also bird.
bird. Right. Who knows? Who have seen this picture before? Just raise your hand. Put an icon. Who have seen these? Oh, okay. So most of you, I guess. Okay, so I really want to share a powerful metaphor that speaks to the importance of recognizing the unique strengths in every learner and person. It also not just apply for our students, but for every one of us, teachers. It goes like this, if you know it. If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it is stupid. So this means that if we evaluate people by a single standard that doesn't fit their natural abilities, we risk making them feel incapable or less valuable. So just like a fish is perfectly built to swim, but not to climb trees, of course. Everyone has their own unique strengths and ways of learning and contributing. This idea reminds us that success and intelligence come in many forms. So, to support learners, our learners, and people in general, us teachers as well, we need to appreciate and nurture their individual talents and abilities. By doing so, we create an environment where everyone feels valued and empowered to reach their full potential. So here's the third topic that I would like to share with you. So the next slide for this final part of the presentation, achieving practical success, building relationships, and thriving professionally, I would like to share a meaningful real life story, one that I hope will encourage you and my fellow educators here in Thailand and to other fellow educators who are watching us or now on this webinar in another country or all over the world. We don't know. So to my fellow educators, the next slide will show you. So here there are countless opportunities around us, starting with the people besides us, our colleagues, especially our colleagues. Life is unpredictable and the wheels keep turning. Today, we may be co-workers. Tomorrow, that same person could become a school head, a director, or or the very person who opens a door for you when you need help in the future. So whether Thai or foreign teachers that people we work with today could be the ones to recommend us to a good school or support us when we least expect it in the future, when the opportunity comes in the future. The next slide will show you the different. Where is that slide? Right now. The next slide. Wait there. Okay, another one. Okay, here you go. This is the slide. So apology for the delay. So the second, okay, attend conferences that support your growth professionally, whether local or international. It doesn't matter if it's a big conference or workshop or a small conference or workshop. Participate in workshops, participate in conferences. Keep learning. Learning never stops. And if there's one trait that truly carries us far in this profession, it's humility. I'm telling you, it's humility. Humility keeps us open, grounded, and teachable. And being teachable is a strength, not weakness. In addition to this, you can choose what works best for your schedule and lifestyle, whether it's online or on-site workshop or webinar online workshop or on-site workshop or conferences, both types of conferences and workshops, as long as works with you, attend. Attend for that. Next, we'll show you a picture. Okay, build connections. Okay, lastly, build connections. When you attend professional events, like what I said, even a small workshop or conferences or big work, no matter how big or small they are, build connections. When you attend professional events, the people you meet can become part of your lifelong journey. Let me give you an example from my own life story. In 2015, I met teacher Maribel, and that was in Singapore. She's an international speaker and presenter. The first time I didn't know that she was a presenter in Singapore. I was surprised because she was so simple, very simple. And then I was surprised, oh my goodness, she's so simple, but she's a presenter, one of the presenters. So again, her name is Teacher Maribel, Egot Cafe. So that was in 2015 in Singapore, TESOL Singapore. Then years later, in 2017, during the TESOL conference in Seattle, Washington, both of us attended. We met, I call her Tita Maribel. Tita Maribel, are you attending TESOL conference in Seattle, Washington this year? That was 2017. And then, yes, I'm attending. So both of us were so happy. So we met there, and then I've met her friends as well. So she was with two American professors. Their names are Professor Melodine Zwolinski and Professor Jolene Jackies. I hope that I pronounced her name correctly. So what I didn't realize that was I what I didn't realize then, that was that this meeting would become a life-changing opportunity for me. Teacher Maribel kindly recommended me to be one of their co-presenters at the workshops at Ferry State University in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And that led to invitations as a guest speaker at Saginaw Valley State University and the University of Michigan, where Professor Melogene Zwolinski and Professor Jolene Jackies, um, until now, they're still teaching at that universities. So speaking to both undergraduate and master's students. So I had this kind unexpected opportunity. So since then, I've received many other invitations, both in Asia and in the US, all from Single Connection, both built on respect and shared passion. Okay, so next, my dear fellow educators, while we still have strength, no matter how small the light in your heart may feel, keep it burning. Keep learning. Keep inspiring. Wherever you go, always remember we are educators, and at the same time, we are also learners. Even when thunder, even when thunder roars, when storms shake our path, be still and keep the heart of a teacher. And as I close, I leave you with this. Many people are given the opportunity to teach. Again, many people are given the opportunity to teach, but it takes heart, dedication, and passion to truly make lasting impact. So the next slide, as teachers, we are mirrors to our students. We were once in their shoes, for sure. Yeah, we were once in their shoes when we were younger. May we strive to be the kind of educators who make our students feel seen, supported, and inspired, not overlooked, not discouraged. Let's become the teachers we once needed, the ones who lift others up, who listen, and who believe in every learner's potential. So, to all of you, thank you for being part of this webinar. And to the new and future educators of Thailand, our journeys may be different. Okay, again, our journeys may be different, but every chapter you write in your teaching story has the power to be meaningful, impactful, and deeply inspiring. So thank you once again. Sawadee krap. So that's the end of my presentation.
Thank you,
Thank
thank you, thank you,
you.
thank you so much, Mr. Albert.
You're
These are
welcome.
great. This is really a wonderful presentation, and we do believe that you can come back again whenever we call upon you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, of course.
Sawadika.
Sawadee
despite
krap.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
God
you
bless you.
too.
Thank you so
okay,
much. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Albert.
Sawadee krap.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Kuya Albert.
okay.
Thank you,
If there's any
Kat.
question,
Bye.
Kuya,
Kof
Kuya,
muna
are
ka.
you
Sawadee
looking
ka.
for questions?
Thank you, teacher.
Kapala, Kat.
You're welcome, Krab. Sawadee ka.
Maybe I should teach.
Thank you po.
Oh, you're welcome, Cecil.
Thank you very much. Sawadee krap.
Sawadee krab.
Yema
Thank
Sawadika.
you.
It's Shawaya dear. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Paul. Thank you, Paul.
Okay.
You're welcome, Mr. Muhammad.
Yeah, right now, the certificate's already issued. You will be receiving an email about the credentials in your email. Kindly just check it. The title of the certificate might be, sorry, the email might look like it's not G Union, but the email is G Union because we are using a free open source platform, which is Certifier. Please click on that. Do not be afraid. It's not anything bad. Your certificate is now with you. A new badge will come, a badge that you can use as your address, let's say responsive or anything on LinkedIn or any other part. It will come to you. Congratulations, congratulations to all of us. And thank you so much, Elder Abbott. Please, you're going to come again, at
Of
least,
course, of course, of course.
at least once in a month, so that
Oh,
we
thank you so much.
You're
You're
welcome. That is
welcome.
a certificate. If you can see, please check it right now. We want you to understand that with G Union, we are doing things to build ourselves. The connection, it's now here. Next week, our presentation is going to be on networking, business networking. We have other people who are here. They want to present products for all of us, and you will be able to earn something aside your teaching. That can be a side hustle as well, without you running here and there. So next week, those of you who just visited us today, if you
Yeah,
are happy,
this is my
please
certificate.
bring it up. You're welcome. If you did not get your certificate, please let us know. There is a possibility that you didn't add your
That's good.
email.
That's
You
good.
do it.
That's good.
Congratulations to all of you. We stand here and salute you. Salute. Any question? Do we have questions for Mr. Abbott?
Sabbath, Yamishra, why are there?
But he's saying, God bless you. You've done
Oh,
well.
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I think we all here. Gabby is here. COVID, is it COVID? There's KOB, Kwesi Owusu, Michael is here, Mr. Mohammed, Nana Ike, Naneth May is also here. Please, if I pronounce the name wrongly, please forgive me. This is something that we have to, so yeah, thank you. If you don't receive your cert, please tell me. Today is a gift for all of us. Nobody should be left behind.
Right.
And the most important thing is, if you are here in Thailand, this is going to be a very good thing for you. Those of us with other certificates, we call this one professional development. When you're going to do your renew your licenses, teaching licenses, or you're going to even do your other the license itself, they want to know that from the period of the time that time you've been there, how have you been improving? This is one of them that is going to help all of us. So we will be organizing them. Please, you can reach us. Our website is there, www.gat-th.com. Reach us. We have news. You can also look for jobs also there. We post jobs. We post events and other things. We have our Facebook also there, G Union in Thailand Facebook. We have our YouTube. We also have our TikTok. You can find us everywhere. You will never be left alone. If there is no question, then I will say
Liverpool.
a big thank you, Elder Mr. Alfred. God bless you. And I'll
God
talk.
bless us all.
Bye-bye.
Amen.
Bye, everyone. Hope to see you all next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you too.
You.
Thank you too, Ajan.
Kapatid.
Bye, Bunso. Bye.
Okay, I feel never started.
Yes.
Mr. Isa, hey.
Mr. Isa, Auntie Grace. Yes. And also 22.
Mr. Isa say,
Nenda question.
And question, I'm saying, Busa Nanko for Yanko for the Dodomunina. Wait, maybe some question. My coffee after
What for your Sawadika, Sawadika?
Okay.
Nana, Mr. Isa, what you know?
I'll be back.
Oh, so I'm saying, no, ya and cranny, name, dear Woody.
So,
My whole line, no.